the ladder is capable of some amazing things. Tried to run away and not come back. Got a lovely ladder here that he drove all the way from here to Moldova. Time is running out in this part of the world. And here's our friends here.
Okay.
We've come across this big kind of shark tooth looking thing. And what do you think of Kim Kardashian? He was alive during the Soviet Union times. I love ladders. I'm definitely going to buy one.
Italianos, Italianos. Get up.
Get up.
Sorry, Rich. Every time. The ladder is capable of some amazing things. Okay guys, our lovely host here, Yura, has just taken us quite far up the road to Sevan. We're going to hitchhike from here, but we just want to say a huge mercy and thank you. If you're ever in this town, I will put all the information below for Yura's hotel, and he's a super nice guy. Really reasonable, great breakfast and food, so definitely check it out if you're in the area. Got a lovely ladder here that he drove all the way from here to Moldova and then into Yugoslavia back in the day and back, so this car can do some amazing things.
I don't want to win, I'm outie.
Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao, ciao.
What a legend, eh?
Yeah.
You're like father.
Somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
Yura was the coolest guy. Definitely have to come and check out his guest house.
He pretty much takes you in as part of the family, really.
Yeah.
You're not really treated like as a tourist staying at the guest house. You're part of the family. He comes and wakes you up in the morning when you want to be woken up.
And then feeds you. He's like a long lost uncle. One day we'll come back and revisit him. But you guys should come visit him. Tell him that we sent you. Now we got a hitchhike to Sevan, a beautiful lake. Another day, another thumb out. So as you can see, we're not having much luck. Everybody's turning off down this side road. We've had like one car come past us this way. That's why the old guy from the guest house brought us here, because he knew everyone was turning off. Sometimes when you hitchhike, you lose your mind and start dancing and stuff. Way to pass the time. Quinn's also got a frisbee here. Hello, Sevan.
Yes.
Merci.
I just jump in if one come here, gotta custom come
We only have one week. We are in Georgia and we wanted to come see Armenians.
I don't like
Yes, spirits are very strong.
Alright guys, so we got a ride. It was actually the third car that drove past us, picked us up, so really good luck. We had to wait for a while, but the road wasn't busy, so pretty lucky to get the third car that drove past to pick us up. And these guys are so nice. They work for Ross Telecom, which is, I think it's one of the major telecommunications companies in Armenia, and they've given us sandwiches and drinks. They offered to drive us the whole way, and they said if you're ever in Yerevan you can stay, and they're explaining to us about the Soviet Union, because obviously he was alive during the Soviet Union times. He was saying he likes it nowadays because photo. Just gonna go get a photo with these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, so in the Soviet Union, he was saying he liked some parts of it, but he didn't like other parts of it. He liked the education back then, but nowadays there's a bit more freedom. You could travel in the Soviet Union days, but there were some restrictions on it, just in case you tried to run away and not come back. But now, obviously, you can travel a lot more freely, and you can get products and cars from other countries. And he was actually saying that he really likes Anchor butter, which is a New Zealand butter, so that's pretty cool. Always interesting to get these perspectives from people who have actually lived through it, you know. They're going all the way to the lake, so first hitchhike ride is going to take us the whole way, so unbelievable luck and, you know, sandwiches and amazing hospitality. Armenians are lovely, lovely people. I love Ladas. I'm definitely gonna buy one day. The coolest car. Jumping back in the car now. And what do you think of Kim Kardashian being one of the most famous people in the world? And she's Armenian. What are your thoughts?
I don't like girls who live like Kim Kardashian.
Right.
Yeah. I don't like. I like when you have one wife and one husband. And see. Do you see?
This is
Merci. Hey guys, so we've made it to Lake Sevan, and here's our friends here.
Okay.
Sam and the other Sam. We're just getting a photo taken, another photo.
I have two friends more.
Yeah.
From New Zealand.
We have two more Armenians. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See you later. Merci. Now we got like a walk down this road towards the lake, find our accommodation. Those guys are so cool. They're so nice and full of knowledge and super warm and welcoming. Gentle, nice guys. Sam and Sam, if you're watching, thanks guys. Delicious sandwich, great conversation. So we've got like a 2-kilometer walk along the side of the highway here. Just on our way to the accommodation, we've come across this big kind of shark tooth looking thing. Looks like a cool viewpoint of the lake over here, so I'm gonna check it out. Not a bad little view here. Lake Sevan is one of the largest bodies of water in Eurasia. Right, Quinn?
yeah, man.
Pretty massive driving along the side of the lake here. Interesting fact that Sam, our driver, told us. Not sure of the exact figures, but there was a substantial drop during Soviet times because they used the lake for hydroelectric power. So it's dropped like heaps over the years, but they've started to try and make changes and they've actually been able to raise it up another 3 meters. Stunning. We've got a few days here, so we'll be able to have a really good look around the town, and there's a really cool monastery over there that we're going to check out tomorrow. Alright guys, so it's a couple hours later since we arrived at the guest house. I'm just editing the footage because I'd already filmed an outro. The footage didn't record the audio, so I just have to re-record this last part. It's a shame because when I recorded it I had amazing light coming from over here and then the lake in the background, but you can't win them all. So the guest house here is super cool, really relaxed. It's like a house. That's something that we found in a lot of the places we've been staying in Armenia and some in Georgia, is you can find these really cool guest houses and you're basically just like living with a family. And it's so cool, you know, because it's super chilled out. It's not formal and anything goes really. You know, they've got really good knowledge and they're willing to share it with you. When we arrived, we sat down the bottom and had a coffee with the manager of the place. Talked to him about Armenia and history and everything. Pretty cool. Today's just a shorter video. Tomorrow we're going to explore this whole lake area. Armenia is really just taking us back. The people are another level, you know. Super, super friendly. And they don't want anything in return. We were talking to the guy from the guest house before and we told him about a few episodes ago, drunk driving in Armenia video, how the guys on the side of the road gave us that watermelon for free and called us over. We talked about the whole kind of idea behind that. Obviously that guy really needs money, right? But he sees someone and the kind of Armenian mentality is, you know, call them over. They're guests in my country, I have to offer them something. It's amazing, you know, it's really lovely and heart-touching. The Armenians are great people, extremely hospitable, you know. They'll give you a hitchhike ride. They won't just drive you 120 kilometers. They'll also give you a sandwich and a drink and like give you accommodation in Yerevan if you're ever there. And then Yura, the old guy from the guest house this morning, drove us like, I don't know, it was pretty far. It would have been like 10 kilometers maybe from his house over like 4-wheel drive roads in his old Lada that he drove all the way to Yugoslavia around the Black Sea from here. And you know, he just does that for you, like for free, you know, and they really don't expect anything from you. I'm just going to let you know guys, time is running out in this part of the world. My trip with Quinn is coming to an end in less than a week. We're heading back to Georgia. We're going to spend a little bit of time in Tbilisi, the capital city of Georgia. Then we are both getting on planes and we are parting ways. Quinn's going to see his parents in Australia. I'm going to another country deeper into Asia. It's a country I've been to before. That's one of my favorites in the whole world. Stay tuned for that. We will see you tomorrow for some of the final adventures in the beautiful country of Armenia. Peace out, guys.